Vice City wasn't just a game. It was an emotion.
Emotion 98.3. We express emotion because you can.
So as I reflect back on Vice City, my opinions about it are all steeped in like bias and like rosy retrospection. Like I can't look back at it objectively anymore. I can only look back at it subjectively, because it was like the good old days for me. And since it was like, you know, a bright, colorful Miami setting, it's elevated to the point where it's like good old beautiful days, good old beautiful memories, right? So Vice City, specifically Vice City, lends itself, I think, more so for nostalgia than any other GTA game, just because you know, what's going on is more visceral and colorful, and lights and sounds, everything is just amplified and personified. So especially compared to something like GTA 3, for instance. It's weird, like the sounds of the mall, the ocean waves when you're just like standing still and doing nothing in the game, the sounds of like the UI, the menu sounds, it's all engraved in my psyche, and it like tickles my heartstrings when I hear them again. Just the UI sounds alone unlock like feelings I've once had many years ago. From the sounds alone, you could almost smell the ocean or feel the breeze reverberating through the fucking palm trees or something. I sound like a fucking lunatic, but the music itself is crazy. Like I wasn't born in the 80s, but living my childhood vicariously through Vice City, based in the 80s, almost gives me this weird, profound sense of nostalgia for a time that I wasn't even alive for.
You dress like a woman? You got on panties like a woman too, huh?
Maybe.
And all this has kind of got me thinking about GTA 6 and how Vice City in the 80s hits different than Vice City in the modern times, right? You know, because like, yeah, Vice City was like my time. Like those were my streets. I grew up in those streets, you know what I mean? You know, I could navigate those alleyways and streets in the chasm of my mind. So it might not feel quite the same revisiting these places in GTA 6 with like modern day 2024, you know, degenerate pop music playing, you know, because you know for a fact, you know, in the trailer they're not bouncing that ass to Hall of Oates, all right? Like that's for certain. And you know, whatever you imagine them dancing to whatever music that is, that's exactly what kind of music it is. And Vice City, the original, kind of sets a real high standard, so it will be a little bit different, but I'm still excited, right? All this nostalgic thinking, it's crazy that what's crazy is for the new generation of like young gamers, they'll experience Vice City for the first time in GTA 6, and then like 2 decades later, they'll look back on it with the same sense of like whimsical, carefree nostalgia. Time and like games in general swing like a pendulum back and forth between old and new, repeating itself. So like what's different is also clearly familiar, and so however you really experience it in whichever time period, it's all sort of the same. But there is still something to be said about the simplistic nature of the older GTA games.
Obviously you are suffering from hearing problems, so I'll try again. Where's the goddamn money? Where's the goddamn stuff? And where's my cut? Are you new action? You're making an idiot out of me.
So these old games, I don't know, man, they just had a charm to them, like the light humming of the PS2, the CRT TV, you know, giving you that static shock when you touch it. I don't know, it like when the games were on a big ass CRT TV, it made it feel like the games were inside the TV, and you were on the outside looking into a different world that like captured your imagination. So I don't know. And now it's all about like higher refresh rates and a higher resolution with modern gaming, and it's like, dude, I really could care less. Like, I didn't care about the quality of the picture, but like the picture as a whole back in the day. So that was the big difference. But despite all that, you know, can't wait for GTA 6. It's unreal to think that we're actually going back. I'll see you again in Vice City.